Welcome back to Good Day. This morning we want to bring extra awareness of MS to our community.
By welcoming multiple sclerosis ambassador for the National MS Society, Carrie Galligan is here to explain her mission and all that she does all across Northern Michigan. Carrie, thank you so much for being here. Good day to you.
Thank you.
You are an ambassador for the National MS Society. How did that come about?
Well, in December of 23, I had an episode where I lost my vision in my right eye. Optometrist said, I'm not an ophthalmologist. You need to go to Munson Traverse City Hospital emergency room, which I called the Munson Resort. I was on the 7th floor, the penthouse view.
Okay, good.
That's heart and stroke wing. They were thinking that I was having an optical stroke. That wasn't the case. They did lots of blood draws, and I had a 4-day stay, and the result was, we think that you have multiple sclerosis, but we need to do some more tests when you're released. So that's how it all happened.
Started for you.
Yes.
And so this was diagnosed last year at age 67. Is that unusual to have a diagnosis that late in life?
Absolutely. And all 3 of the neurologists called me unusual. My family readily agreed with them. Most people are diagnosed between 20 and 50 with multiple sclerosis. Multiple sclerosis is a neurological and immune disease. So what happens is the body attacks itself. It attacks the brain, the nerves, and in the brain and the spine. And it attacks what's called the myelin, which is the coating that goes over all of these nerves. And it leaves lesions. So when that happens, it's like an extension cord that's got some fray on it, and you plug it in one time and it works fine, and the next time it doesn't. It shorts out. So that's what's happening with us with multiple sclerosis. So
What is the prognosis and the treatment for MS now, and has it evolved in the last 20 or 30 years?
Absolutely, it has. In fact, we'll be supporting the National MS Society with a walk up in Traverse City in June. But the prognosis, it's a lifelong disease. We don't know what causes it. We don't have a cure. Although the National MS Society is working with a lot of research to find a cure, end MS.
When I was growing up, one of my neighbors had multiple sclerosis, and I was, preteen at the time, so I didn't really know anything about it. But I thought at that time, we're never, this person is going to pass away, at some point, any day now, right? This person now, 30 years later, is still living and still doing well. I mean, you can still live a long, relatively healthy life.
Absolutely, absolutely. The treatments are just wonderful, and there's several of them that are approved to use. So they're called disease-modifying therapies, DMTs. I thankfully, because late in life and being diagnosed, and I don't have a lot of disabilities or symptoms that come up,
limitations,
limitations like a lot of people do who are diagnosed earlier in life. But it's a devastating disease because you never know. I always tell my family, I have a time bomb inside me ready to go off anytime. Tread lightly.
Be nice. Be nice to me.
Well, Carrie, as an ambassador, what is your goal or mission? What do you want people to know?
My personal goal as being an ambassador is to find out if we need or want, for those living with MS and their caretakers, if they need or want a support group in Wexford County. So the nearest one is Traverse City, which can be limiting for those of us down here.
Right.
So if there's a need or a want, I would like to help set that up. I have people ready to run it. But I just need to have the community to say, hey.
You said Traverse City is the nearest one. Is
yes.
The number of support groups pretty limited then in Northern Michigan?
Yes. Yeah. Well, let's go on some how many people have MS. There's a million in the U.S.
Wow.
Okay, there's 20,000 at least 20,000 in Michigan, and some of the research says that the further away from the equator you get, the higher the numbers.
That's interesting.
Yes, it is.
So tell us about this event that's coming up in June about the Walk MS in Traverse City.
Yep, that is put on by the National Society of MS. And it is to raise money, obviously, for more research and also awareness. And I'm big on the awareness. I'm trying to talk throughout the communities and just let people know, hey, we have a lot of people up here that could use our support and help. And there's no, I didn't know when I received the diagnosis, it was like I had to research myself, you know, what's available.
And
No, I'm sorry. We only have a few seconds left, but I'm
Yeah.
curious if there are any, as you said, limitations that either surprised you for your own sake, or things that you are still able to do now, a couple years post-diagnosis, that you didn't expect to be able to do.
I'm still doing all that I want to do, working in my gardens and playing my crystal singing bowls for senior services.
Great.
Working in the garden, I have some limitations. If I get tired quicker. And yeah, so I just set limits for myself. I set some boundaries, okay, and try not to go over them. They're easy to set, they're hard to keep. So
yeah, absolutely. So Carrie, for those who are interested in joining this event in June, where can they go for more information, or if they need to sign up or get more details?
More details. You can actually email me or go to Walk MS in 2025, and that will pop up. If you Google that, it will pop up at Traverse City, and there is no fee, and it's a 1 mile walk or a 3 mile walk. So
Wonderful.
I would
great.
absolutely love to have a team of Cadillac warriors to go up and walk
Yes.
and
Yeah,
raise some
well,
awareness.
We would love that too. And if anyone's interested in getting a support group here locally in
Yes.
the Wexford-Missaukee County area, reach out to you as well.
Absolutely.
You can always reach out to us here, and we can put you in touch with Carrie too. Thank you so much for being here,
Yeah,
Carrie.
thank you,
You are
Carrie.
so welcome. Thank you.